Hello, right, I've got some magic for you today. If you're interested, keep watching. If not, then just keep watching anyway, because you might learn something. So I'm Merlin Magic, and I've got a card trick for you today. I've been focusing on mentalism the last couple of videos, so I thought I would spice things up and do a card trick. So we're going to get you down here where the action is, and it can be performed as mentalism or a card trick. What we're going to do today is, you're in control here. I'm going to start placing cards down, and whenever you want to say stop, just say stop. I'm not going to influence you in any way, but I'm going to tell you now ahead of time that you will land on the Jack of Diamonds. So no matter what you do, you will land on the Jack of Diamonds, and if I win the bet. If you don't land on the Jack of Diamonds, then obviously you win. Let's see how we do. So like I said, there's no rush. We can just keep going. Just let me know when to say stop. If you need to try and get a connection, just feel where the Jack of Diamonds is going to be. Let's see how close you get. Or if you're trying to throw me off, then just say stop when you want. Stop there. Do you want this card down? You do? Okay. So we're just going to square these up here like that. Brilliant. So I said to you, you would stop on the Jack of Diamonds. That I would influence you without you knowing. And it's been fair. You could have stopped anywhere. You've stopped, you've dealt down about 12, 13 cards. You could have continued. But you decided to stop here. And as you see, the next card here is the Jack of Diamonds. So that is the trick. If you want to know how it's done, then stick around for the tutorial. So this is a quick little bit of mentalism, if you want to say it, or just a card trick. You can present it how you want. For this trick, it requires a tiny bit of a setup, but it's undetectable and you can finish clean. And what I mean by finishing clean, it means where if the audience wants to inspect the deck, they can without your methods getting revealed. That's just a little magic term for you. So what you do is, before the trick, you see what the second to bottom card is. In this case, it's the Queen of Clubs. You then turn them both down, so now the Queen of Clubs is on top. You then flick the whole deck round, and that's when you start the trick, and it looks like you're holding a normal deck of cards. You're remembering Queen of Clubs, which is that card on the bottom. Then you set out the trick and say what you're going to do, that they can say stop at any moment, but you can write this down as a prediction and make it a mentalism trick. Or you can say to them, you're going to start placing cards down, but I'm going to bet you that you will stop on the Queen of Clubs. So they say, oh, okay then, and you start placing cards down, and you tell them, you can stay stop at any moment if you start feeling a connection between any cards. They truly can go down, and trust me, they'll never go to the last card because they'll get bored. So they'll say stop here, and you can. This sells it for me by saying, do you want another card? Because that gives them in their mind an option to change, that it's not being predetermined. So they might say, no, I'm happy. If they do, you go to square the cards up. If they want another card, you place the next card down. Notice, any of you people who are a bit astute, that I've actually made the pile a bit messy. That's actually important. It doesn't look like it's important to the spectator, but it's going to cover what I'm going to do now. So you go, okay, we've stopped there, and you review what's happened. You say you could have stopped on any card, but you decided to stop here. But the important thing is not to point to that card, because then they'll expect that card to be turned over. So you could have stopped me at any moment, but you stopped me here, because that could imply it's that card or that card. So what you do is, okay, if you're happy to stop here, I'm just going to neaten it up. And as you go to neaten it up, notice what I'm doing. I'm flicking the deck round. So now, but if you do it in one motion, they will not notice the deck's flipped, and that's the misdirection there. Then, of course, you say, okay, you could have stopped on any card. And this bit's very important. It will give away the trick. As you go to break away cards, don't break away too many. That will reveal the fact that you flipped the deck over. That's why I turn an extra one over. If you want to be extra cautious, you could turn a few over like that. And go, okay, you've stopped me here. We're just going to take a look at what this card is. And, of course, it will be the Queen of Clubs. They'll be amazed. The reason why I only do one card is if you want to finish clean, as they're kind of getting baffled by how amazing the trick is, you can then, like, so they're looking at the card, they're checking, they're going, oh, they're counting cards, they're doing whatever they're doing in amazement. Then as you go to turn it round, you can return round that card. So you can say to them, look, this deck, you know, it's an ordinary deck and you finish clean. There's no evidence of what you've done. So that is the trick. It's a little quick trick which gets great effects. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't done already, because I've got some really exciting things to show you this coming week. So don't miss out on any of them. I've been Merlin Magic. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.